Everyone in town knew one rule. Never enter the house at the end of Blackwood Road. Mia looks at the abandoned mansion.
A locked door, creepy stories, and 100 warnings. Guess I'm finding out the truth tonight.
Mia notices an old photo on the wall of herself.
What the? How is this possible?
The photo slowly changes. A shadow appears behind her.
Came back.
Mia follows a strange sound. The door opens by itself.
This room wasn't on the old house plans.
We've been waiting.
No. A dark figure rises from the floor. The walls begin shaking.
Are you the thing everyone's afraid of?
No. I'm the reason they're still alive.
What you just watched is a small piece of a horror cartoon I made called The Last Door, and I made the whole thing in one afternoon. No drawing skills, no animation degree, no expensive software. Just a laptop, a few AI tools, and a story idea. Now, I'm only showing you this part of the demo because this video isn't about the story, it's about how it's made. I'm going to walk you through my exact workflow, step by step. Writing the script, designing the characters, generating the scenes, animating them, doing the voices, and editing it all together. Nothing skipped, nothing gatekept. So if you've ever wanted to start a horror animation channel, or you've tried and your videos came out looking like a slideshow from 2009, stick around. Let's get into it. Alright, quick roadmap before we start, because I hate tutorials that make you dig for the good stuff. We're doing this in 5 steps, and I'll use my demo, The Last Door, as the example the entire way through. So you're not watching theory, you're watching the actual project get built. Step 1. We write the horror script with AI, and I'll show you the exact prompt structure. Step 2. We design our characters and generate the scenes, and I'll show you how to fix the #1 problem everyone has, which is your character looking like a completely different person in every shot. Step 3. We bring those images to life with AI animation. Step 4. The step everybody sleeps on. Voiceover and sound design, including how I gave my characters different voices. And step 5. We edit everything together and get it ready to upload. One quick thing, I'll mention the tools I personally use, and I'll call those out as we go. Cool? Write the story with AI. Every great horror video starts with a story worth telling. Not visuals, not effects. Story. If your story is boring, no amount of AI magic saves it. So open up ChatGPT or Claude, either works great. But here's the thing, do not just type, "Write me a horror story." You'll get the most generic haunted house garbage you've ever read. The AI is only as good as your prompt. Here's the prompt structure I used for The Last Door. I tell the AI 4 things. First, the format. I say, write a 2-minute animated horror short with a narrator, character dialogue, and scene descriptions broken into timed scenes. Asking for a narrator plus dialogue is important. Dialogue makes your characters feel alive, and the narrator glues the scenes together. Second, the premise. Give it something specific. Mine was, a teenage girl accepts a dare to enter the forbidden house at the end of Blackwood Road. But the ghost inside isn't the danger, it's the guardian. Specific premises create specific fear. A scary house gets you nothing. Third, the structure. I literally tell the AI, hook in the first 10 seconds, a mid-story reveal that flips who the villain is, and a final twist that sets up a sequel. That's exactly what you saw. The Shadow Keeper isn't the monster. He's the reason everyone's still alive. And the door opening at the end? See you soon, Mia? That's your sequel hook, and it's also why people subscribe. And fourth, the constraints. Keep it around 2 minutes. No gore. Fear through atmosphere and implication. That keeps it scarier and keeps you safely inside YouTube's monetization guidelines. Win-win. Now, the first draft is never the final draft. Read it out loud. Wherever it drags, tell the AI, tighten this scene. Wherever a line sounds robotic, say, rewrite this the way a real teenager would say it. Mia's line. A locked door, creepy stories, and 100 warnings. Guess I'm finding out the truth tonight. Took 3 revisions to sound like an actual person. Last thing, make the AI format the final script scene by scene scene with a visual prompt, sound notes, and dialogue for each scene. Mine came out as 6 scenes with timestamps. That document is basically your entire production plan, and we need it for step 2. Now the fun part. Turning words into pictures. This is the mindset shift that changed my videos. You're not generating images, you're directing a film. And every film starts with casting, so before you generate a single scene, you design your characters. For The Last Door, I have 2. Here's Mia's actual prompt. Cartoon-style 16-year-old teenage girl, confident but cautious personality, expressive eyes, shoulder-length dark hair, dark hoodie, jeans, small backpack, holding a flashlight, brave explorer look, cinematic animated horror style. Notice what's in there: age, hair, exact clothing, even personality, because personality shows up in the face and posture. And here's the Shadow Keeper. Tall, mysterious shadow ghost creature, glowing blue eyes, smoky, transparent body, ancient, torn cloak, floating above the ground, calm but frightening presence. Calm but frightening. 3 words that completely changed how he came out. He's not lunging, he's just there. That's scarier. Save these character prompts somewhere. They are now law. They go into every single scene prompt, word for word. That's rule 1 of consistency. Rule 2, 1 location style block for everything. Mine, dark animated horror style, abandoned mansion, eerie atmosphere, moonlight through windows, thick fog, realistic shadows, cinematic 3D animation. Paste it into every scene, and your 6 scenes will look like 1 film instead of 6 random images stapled together. Rule 3, if your tool supports reference images, most tools now do, generate your character once on a plain background, then feed that image back in as a reference for every new scene. Detailed description plus reference image is how Mia keeps the same face from the mansion steps in scene 1 to the sunrise in scene 6. Then generate scene by scene from your script. Vary your shots like a director. Wide shot of Mia outside the mansion, close up on the photo of herself on the wall, low angle when the Shadow Keeper rises. And generate 2 to 4 options per scene. Pick the best, move on. Don't fall down the perfectionism rabbit hole. I lost a full hour regenerating 1 hallway. Nobody will ever know what the perfect version looked like. You've got your scenes. Time to make them move. We're using image-to-video AI. For this purpose, you can use Cdance, Kling, or Video Express AI. Upload a still, describe the motion, get back a 4 to 10 second animated clip. I bounce between Cdance and Video Express depending on the shot, and Kling is another solid option. Most are paid, and Video Express is available for a one-time price, so test a couple of tools that suit your needs. The golden rule. Write this down. Less is more. If you prompt, Mia runs down the hallway screaming while the walls collapse, you'll get nightmare fuel, and not the good kind. Limbs bending backwards, faces melting. AI video still struggles with big, complex motion. Instead, prompt subtle movement. For scene 1, mine was fog drifts, flashlight beam flickers, slow push in toward the mansion. For the Shadow Keeper reveal, smoke swirls slowly around the figure, glowing eyes pulse, camera slowly tilts up. Slow, simple, atmospheric. And here's the beautiful part. Slow and subtle is exactly what horror wants. The genre is built on stillness and dread. The technology's biggest weakness is your genre's biggest strength. 3 pro tips. 1. Generate each clip at least twice. AI video is a slot machine, and the second pull often wins. 2. Not every scene needs animation. A still image with a slow zoom added in editing reads as intentional and creepy. I animated about 70% of The Last Door, and Ken burns the rest. 3. Keep clips short in the final edit, 2 to 4 seconds per shot. If a clip glitches at the end, cut before the glitch. Nobody will ever know. Real talk. This is where good horror videos become great ones. And it's the step everyone rushes. Watch this. Kind of creepy, right? Now watch it again. Completely different experience. Same visuals. Audio did all of that. Now, The Last Door has 4 voices. The narrator, Mia, the Shadow Keeper, and the monster behind the door. I generated all of them with 11 labs, then layer sound in 3 levels. Level 1, ambience. My script literally says, cold wind, distant thunder, for scene 1. That low bed runs under the entire video, because silence in horror should be a choice, not an accident. Level 2, spot effects. Footsteps, wood cracking, the door creaking open by itself. Pixabay and Freesound have thousands, free. Level 3, music. Sparse low drones, single unsettling notes. YouTube's own audio library has a horror section, completely copyright safe. And the oldest trick in the book, right before your biggest moment. For me, the wall shaking before "I'm the reason they're still alive." Cut all the sound for 1 second. Final stretch. You can edit in CapCut, free, and it does everything we need. DaVinci Resolve is also free and even more powerful if you want to grow into it. And that's the whole pipeline. Story, characters and scenes, animation, voices and sound, edit. The goal here was to show you the machine, not the movie. If you want to watch the full Last Door short, it's linked right up here and in the description. Go see how the twist plays out. Trust me on the ending. Your first video will not be perfect. Mine wasn't. But video 3 will shock you. And video 10 will look like a different channel made it. Go make something scary. See you in the next one.